Hello everybody, my name is Glacial and welcome back to another Create episode. This is episode 6 and today I have actually done some planning for this episode, so we have the structure we're going to build and everything like that, and hopefully we'll be able to get those built in this episode. We are wanting to sort out our power issues. We are currently only running off of water wheels for all of our factories and stuff like that, and I would like to sort that out. But first, I have done some in between episode work as usual, and I just want to give you a little walkthrough of what has been done and everything like that. So, to start off, we have this big ol' mining drill. With our crate factory, it has actually made making this big of a drill really easy and simple, and I took it to go mining for a little bit, just in between episodes, a couple minutes ago actually. I've processed the ores now, and yeah, that was just to kind of get us started for the materials we'll need for this episode, because if we're setting up a power station, we are going to need a lot of copper. So I wanted to go grab a bunch of it. And other than that, I have finished our greenhouse. I hope you guys really enjoy how it turned out. I love it. Very proud of how it turned out. And if we go inside, it's very overgrown, and we have like a little azalea tree in here. And our drawers are kind of like hidden, which kind of was my goal. I didn't want them to kind of like stand out in front of everything. And then we also have firefly bushes. I think we have 2 in here. Yeah, 1 at each of these sides, which puts off a really amazing particle effect at night. And then just doing some blending into the environment. Right here I put a little pond with some moss, and on this side the same. We put a little bit of moss over here. But I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I hope you guys also enjoy it. And then, did I do anything in here? I don't believe so. No. I mean, I have spent a lot of time in between episodes making andesite alloy, but I mean, besides that, and like smashing down plate or sheets and stuff, but nothing too crazy. But today I wanted to get started on a power station, like I said, and over here we actually have a schematic set up. I built this in a creative world, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So all these are our chain drives that will be connecting to our base everywhere and stuff like that. And I wanted it to look broken down, old, and overgrown, kind of like what we're doing everywhere else. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. We will have to get a bunch of the blocks, because a lot of these I actually haven't used. I've used these like copycat stuff and the moss and stuff, but like these bricks and stuff I have not used yet. So we're gonna work on getting those blocks, and same with the industrial iron chain drives and stuff like that. But yeah, I really enjoy how this turned out, and these flywheels actually turn when the power system is on. I thought I could land on that, obviously can't. And then the goal is to basically, underneath this, we're going to have steam engines that are going to be fueled by lava, and hopefully that can keep this looking aesthetically pleasing while not like destroying the aesthetic around our base. So to start off, we're going to need to check our material checklist, and we're going to need blocks of weathered iron. We're also going to need weathered iron encased chain drives, weathered iron iron chain drive, or iron chain conveyors. And I'm not too worried about like the grass or anything. That is all like part of the what's it called, the environment around it. There we go. Ow, I really closed my jaw hard. I'm pretty sure that came through in the video. That hurt. So I am going to start getting these, and it's going to be relatively easy. And the weathered iron is really cheap. It's just 1 iron ingot, and I'll just get a stack of it. And we also used it on our little greenhouse over here, so I really like how it looks. So we have that. We're gonna need copycat slabs, which hopefully we have zinc. Yes, I got some while we were mining. Where is it? Right there. Let's grab just a handful of these. I like using them in general, so it'll be nice to have extra. So we got those. We will grab the dirt, because, I mean, just in case it does need more dirt to place, we'll grab it. The grass, again, I'm not too worried about. The gray flywheels, those should be relatively easy. We're actually going to need the create backpack, but I'm going to sleep before we do that. And we can deposit these materials down. What was I saying? Great, I lost my train of thought. Oh, the flywheels. They should be pretty easy. They are just, basically a water wheel, in a way, but with brass around them. So it's just the brass, 8 brass around 1 shaft, and that makes a flywheel. And we will have to dye them. That is one thing that I didn't really think about until now. Hopefully we have the dye we need, and I don't think we need 6. Okay, so actually, do I have the... Yes, okay, we'll do just a stack, I guess, because we want to hold on to some zinc just in case we need more. Oh, this is still going. I'll say it's done now. We'll just put that in there for now. This backpack is a mess. I need to clean it out, but just haven't. I'm gonna manually stop this too. Okay, let's put that away. And we will just put zinc, copper, and power this blaze burner. We'll do 2. And that should be enough brass. It'll be 2 stacks, so hopefully that's enough for what we need it for. But I'll come back after it's done. Our brass has finished mixing, so we can finally make the last of these flywheels. And we will hopefully have gray dye, because I believe that's what they were. Let me see. They were, yeah, gray. So hopefully we have something to make gray dye with. If not, I believe I've seen squid in this river next to our base. How do we get gray dye? Hold on. Let me see if there's an easier way to grab it. No, gray. Let's see. Gray dye. It's black and white, and the only way to get black is through. Oh, we can mill charcoal or coal. We might end up doing that, or we can crush. I thought we might be able to crush. No, I'm just gonna get a couple squid. I'm not gonna go through the effort of all that. Hopefully there are some squid in this river. Yes, there they are. And I hope you guys are having a good day. I have been to the gym, and I'm winding down for the night. Had a really good day, and I hope you guys are too. It's my last day off before I have to go back to work, unfortunately. But hopefully I'll still keep uploading consistently and everything like that. So hopefully there's no discrepancies or anything like that. Where did that last squid go? Right there. And this is obviously more than what we'll need, hopefully, but just in case, I guess we can keep grabbing more. Jeez, this guy's going fast. Okay. How much is that? 8? Yeah, we only needed 6. And I believe you get 2 gray dye for every recipe you make. So this should be plenty. Oh, and of course they spawn right in front of my base whenever I don't need them anymore. And we'll just make them all. Actually, no. I actually know a recipe that needs a book and quill, and we'll need a ink sac for that. So I'm not gonna do that. Let's mix these, and we will get 6. Perfect. And oh, I have to surround it. No, that means I'm gonna need 8. I mean, that's fine. We'll need more for the other power, whatchamacallits. What are they called? Power poles. There we go. So we got those. Those are good. We'll need industrial iron bars, which I believe it is just industrial iron blocks that are turned back into ingots. Yes, right here. So we are back. I am finishing up the crafts. Sorry for the cut. My roommate came in and was asking me a couple questions. But we are getting down to the last items we will need. And then we should be good to go. Let's get some oak leaves, and then we'll need the weathered iron chain drive, which I forget. Oh, it's just a large cogweed. I will have to go grab those from my backpack. Unless I have the stuff on me to just make more. Yeah, I do. Okay. Let's do that instead. We'll just use the planks that I have floating around in my backpack. Clean it up a little bit. Nope. Oh, I have shafts on me. Well, darn. Okay, so it's 3. So we'll do this like so. And that is all done. And then all we need are these oak leaves, which I actually... Oh, I do have enough. Okay. Perfect. So we should have everything that we need for this energy station, power station, however you want to call it. And I'll just throw it all down here just so it stays kind of separated from the organized stuff. We'll throw this in there, this, that, all this fun stuff. And it should be good to go. Trying to see if I am missing anything. Let's see. Mossy cobblestone. Do I have any cobblestone? Yes, and I have moss. Okay. That'll be easy to make. Perfect. Oh, I just didn't have enough. Okay. So that should be everything. Let me put this back in and double check. Yep, besides the short grass and the grass blocks, we are all good to go. Okay, perfect. So how these guys work is we're gonna need some gunpowder, which I don't believe I have any on me. I don't see any, so let me go grab some. And sorry for these animals being so loud. I do plan on making a little barn or something for them here in the not so distant future, but currently they are just hanging out. I'm just gonna dump this in here. I also want to get a storage solution so we don't have to carry basically all of our belongings in our backpack, but that will have to be for another episode. But let's put this gunpowder in there. Let's open this, make sure they're all right. Replace solid with any, skip missing blocks, and protect block entities. Perfect. And play. So as you can see, this will slowly just start basically printing our power station out, and it shouldn't take too long. It's not that big of a build, and it was relatively quick to build whenever I was making it. So yeah, I think I will just sit here, watch it, make sure everything goes all right. I mean, I don't think I'm actually going to cut. It's going to be done here in a minute. Yeah, we'll just sit here and watch it. And now it's all finished. I am really happy with how this turned out. I love the aesthetic of it all and everything like that. I hope you guys do too. I'm just really happy with how it turned out. And, oh, I'm out of jetpack fuel. Anyway, if you guys are worried about these like open spots, I don't believe I will ever need to be in here. I'll more than likely just be below it majority of the time, so I'm not too concerned at all. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. Real quick, I'm gonna go fill my jetpack fuel, unless, oh, it is full. I just didn't have it in my inventory. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. And then the next thing I do want to get into is, well, getting under here and opening it up so we can officially start our power station and all of that. So we're just gonna place these extra dirt blocks that were here in my creative testing world. Obviously they weren't on this world, so we're just replacing them, making sure it all looks somewhat decent. That should be fine. And yeah, I like that. And I do have a structure already planned for something that's gonna go right here, but I'm gonna save that for another episode. We are just going to smooth this out a little bit more so it doesn't look too out of the ordinary. Yeah, that works. Okay, now we are gonna just dig under here. This will be a temporary entrance until we get like an actual decent entrance, but I'm actually going to use Ultimine, and we're just gonna break a 3x3 area like so, and open this up. I might do this off camera just so you guys don't have to watch me digging out dirt, and I'll come back whenever I'm done. So I've been working on this little hole down here, and I actually remembered we're gonna need an infinite lava pool, and I figured might as well just put it right next to this power, or right under this power station, make it easier to access. And I have gone into the configs and lowered the infinite lava fill level, just so we don't generate any lag with flowing entity or flowing liquids and stuff like that, or reduce as much as we can with said lag. But I just set up a very quick and simple, is this the wrong way? Maybe. A very simple, did it start working? What? Mining system that will take some time to mine, but once it gets down to probably, I want to say maybe like 40 blocks down, which again, this will take some time. So while we are waiting for that, I thought maybe we could start getting our animals situated just a little bit more, and maybe figure out a block palette for our little barn area that we are going to have. So for now, I'm just gonna put this stuff in my backpack, just get rid of it, and then I was thinking it would be very cute if we had a barn that was kind of like over here, maybe on top of this hill, and then just kind of like I guess, a plateau of gardens right here. And I was thinking maybe of using netherrack and then mangrove. And I don't know if I've addressed this in the series yet, but we do have a mod on this called Nature's Compass, and I thought I had one. Oh, wrong button. But I can't seem to find it. I don't know where it went. But they're easy to make. They're just 4 saplings, a compass, and 4 logs. So let me grab the redstone, grab some iron, make a quick little compass, and then surround it with oak and saplings, and bam. But yeah, I don't know where my other one went. That's interesting. I don't know. That is weird. Anyway, you can right click this and find any biome you want. I want a mangrove swamp. So we're gonna click on it and then click start search. And it's going to be 3,000 blocks this way. So I am gonna fly over there as slow as I can, because this is the slowest jetpack, but once I get there, I'll come back, look through the swamp, and we'll head back to the base. Okie dokie, so we are just now arriving at this mangrove, and it actually seems relatively big, which is nice. It is currently nighttime, so I gotta be a little bit careful here, but I believe we could just use our saw here and a hand crank, if I can place it. Geez. And we can just crank this, and yes, it automatically chops down the mangrove trees. So I think I'm just gonna run around, cut down a handful of trees, and come back whenever I get back to the base. Okie dokie, so we are back, and I just wanted to collect kind of the blocks that we're going to be using for the block palette of this barn. And one thing I really like is just like that classic barn look with white and red. And I, like I said, want some netherrack in there as well. And for the roof, maybe we can do deep slate, which I don't think we've actually been mining on that level yet. I mean, we have, obviously, manually, but I don't think, yeah, we haven't run that machine on that level, so I might have to do that in between episodes. But yeah, so I was thinking the barn could maybe go up here, maybe expand it just a little bit more. And we will just, I guess, place these down, see if we like it. I also have the mangrove in my inventory, and we are gonna turn some of this into planks. Whoa! Well, gonna have to patch that, and I need to eat before I perish. But either we can do that for the side supports, or that, and then the main building will be kind of a mix of these two, and then like with cross beams of the diorite, if that makes sense, and then maybe a base of deep slate with a roof of deep slate, if that makes sense. I mean, obviously this isn't the best. We can also just remove this. We get the concept. But like, I feel like that would be a cute combo. And then for the roof, like inner piece, like I've done moss there, I've done glass there. We might get away with maybe using warped wood. Maybe. Where's our warped wood? Here it is. And I also want to make sure we include our moss, which obviously will be a consistent thing all throughout this build and everything like that. But we'll put, I mean, I guess we'll just replace a couple of these with moss, which will be a nice contrast to that red. And then we'll put that there. See if that combo looks okay. I mean, it's not my favorite, if I'm being honest. It kind of, I don't know what it is about it, but it kind of reads like McDonald's or like fast food establishment of some sort. Let me think. I think we got our color palette. Instead of going with a different colored roof, we're just gonna basically outline it all with this white, which is typical for the barns. I just thought I might try something new. And then we'll have kind of like a support structure out of the mangrove logs, and then mangrove planks and netherrack as the walls, and then our moss accents with a deep slate roof, and maybe a deep slate foundation. We'll see if it'll need a foundation, if I want a foundation, but this I think will be the color palette we're going to be working with. Obviously, we're going to go really detailed like I have been, but this was just a general play around and see what I like. So I think I'll do this for our barn. But hopefully, as I was brainstorming that, our what's it called over here, hopefully we'll be close to done, or like far enough down that we can reverse it and bring it up. And then I'll probably finish the rest of it while in between episodes. Yes, I mean that's plenty deep, I believe. I feel like it is, so I'm just gonna say it is. I shouldn't have fell down here, because now I have to get back up. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'm gonna go check this out at the doctor, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.